Welcome to Storytime Narrations. Tonight's story is entitled The Midnight Train. The night was cool, and a gentle breeze rustled through the acacia trees lining the dusty roads of Cape Town's outskirts. Thando, a 34-year-old schoolteacher, stood at the edge of the railway platform, her breath visible in the crisp night air. She adjusted her scarf and checked her watch, 11:45 p.m. The midnight train from Johannesburg was due any minute. Thando had always loved trains. As a child, she would sit with her grandfather, listening to his stories about his time working on the railways during the apartheid era. Those stories were filled with adventure, hardship, and hope. Now, as an adult, she found herself drawn to the rhythm of the tracks and the promise of journeys to unknown destinations. Tonight, however, was different. Tonight, she was waiting for someone she hadn't seen in years. Her brother, Sifo, was finally coming home after a decade of working abroad in the United Kingdom. They had kept in touch through letters and occasional phone calls, but the distance had created a chasm in their once close relationship. As the distant whistle of the train echoed through the night, Thando's mind drifted back to the days before Sifo had left. They had been inseparable, navigating the challenges of growing up in a rapidly changing South Africa. But Sifo had always been restless, yearning for something more than what their small town could offer. When the opportunity to work abroad had come, he had jumped at it, leaving Thando behind to care for their aging parents. The train's headlights pierced the darkness, growing brighter as it approached the station. Thando's heart quickened. She had rehearsed this moment in her mind countless times, but now that it was here, she felt a mix of excitement and anxiety. Would Sifo be the same? Would they be able to bridge the gap that time and distance had created? The train screeched to a halt, and passengers began to disembark, their faces weary from the long journey. Thando scanned the crowd, searching for a familiar face. Then, she saw him, a tall, broad-shouldered man with a suitcase in one hand and a worn leather satchel slung over his shoulder. Sifo's face lit up when he spotted her, and he waved enthusiastically. "Thando," he called out, his voice carrying over the noise of the bustling platform. Thando rushed forward, her arms outstretched. "Sifo," she cried, throwing herself into his embrace. They held each other tightly, the years of separation melting away in an instant. "It's so good to see you, little sister," Sifo said, his voice choked with emotion. "I've missed you more than words can say." "I've missed you too," Thando replied, tears streaming down her cheeks. "Welcome home, Sifo." They stood there for a moment, savoring the reunion, before Thando pulled back and looked up at her brother. "Come on," she said, wiping her eyes. "Let's get you home." They made their way to Thando's car, parked just outside the station. As they drove through the quiet streets, they caught up on each other's lives. Sifo spoke of his experiences in the UK, the challenges of living in a foreign country, and the friends he had made. Thando shared stories of her students, the ups and downs of teaching, and the changes that had taken place in their hometown. "I can't believe how much has changed," Sifo said, gazing out the window at the familiar yet transformed landscape. "But it's good to be back. There's no place like home." When they arrived at Thando's modest house, Sifo was greeted by the familiar scent of home-cooked meals. Thando had prepared a late supper, knowing that Sifo would be hungry after his long journey. They sat at the kitchen table, enjoying a meal of bobo tie and rice, and continued their conversation late into the night. Over the next few days, Sifo and Thando settled into a comfortable routine. They visited old haunts, reminisced about their childhood, and reconnected with friends and family. Sifo marveled at how the community had grown and evolved, and Thando was delighted to have her brother back by her side. One afternoon, as they walked along the beach, Sifo turned to Thando and said, I've been thinking a lot about our parents. I wish they could see us now, see how far we've come. Thando nodded, her eyes misting over. I think about them every day. They were so proud of you, Sifo. They knew you were destined for great things. Sifo sighed, looking out at the waves crashing against the shore. I've done well for myself, but I've realized that success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about the people you share it with. I want to give back to the community that raised us, that supported us. Thando smiled, her heart swelling with pride. What did you have in mind? I was thinking of starting a mentorship program for young people, Sifo replied. There are so many talented kids here who just need a bit of guidance and support to reach their full potential. I want to help them, the way others helped me. That's a wonderful idea, Sifo, Thando said, taking his hand. And you know I'll be right there with you, every step of the way. Together, they began to lay the groundwork for the program. They reached out to local schools, community leaders, and businesses, garnering support and enthusiasm for their initiative. Sifo's experience and connections proved invaluable, and Thando's passion and dedication inspired those around her. Months passed, and the mentorship program took shape. They held workshops, career fairs, and one-on-one sessions with students, providing them with the tools and encouragement they needed to pursue their dreams. The community rallied around them, and soon, the program became a beacon of hope for young people across the region. One evening, as they stood on the platform of the same railway station where they had reunited, Sifo turned to Thando and said, "Thank you for believing in me, Thando. I couldn't have done this without you." Thando smiled, tears of joy in her eyes. "We're a team, Sifo. Always have been, always will be." As the sun set over the horizon, casting a golden glow over the tracks, they watched a train pull into the station. It was a symbol of their journey, of the paths they had taken and the destination they had reached together. In the years that followed, the mentorship program grew and flourished, transforming the lives of countless young people. Sifo and Thando continued to work side by side, their bond stronger than ever. They had found their purpose, their place in the world, and they knew that as long as they had each other, they could face any challenge that came their way. And so, in the heart of South Africa, amidst the vibrant tapestry of culture and history, Thando and Sifo's story became a testament to the power of family, community, and the unbreakable ties that bind us all. The end. For more stories on this channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. Till next time, stay blessed.